Hello, Lions. On behalf of all of us at York University, I want to congratulate you on everything that you have accomplished this past year. Student athletes are amongst the very best ambassadors that the university has, and I want to thank you warmly for everything that you do for our community. I know that we're going through unprecedented times right now, but I'm particularly grateful that we've found a way to come together to celebrate your success. The cancellation and postponement of university sports must be deeply disappointing to all of you. But I hope that you'll each take some time today to reflect on everything that you've learned as a student athlete. Beyond the trophies and the awards, you have learned teamwork, discipline, commitment, and leadership skills. And that will see you through not only your successes as an athlete, but on your personal journey, as well as whatever career path you ultimately decide to choose. I also want to take a moment to thank Jen Myers and all of the York University athletic staff and coaches who I know support you and have contributed to your success along the way. I want to finish by saying that first and foremost, what is most important to us is your health and your well-being, and the health and well-being of your family. There are many resources that the university is continuing to offer, and if ever you need anything, please reach out. We will always be there for you. Once again, my warm congratulations. Take care.
Hi Lions, Kelsey here from the York Lions women's hockey team. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. As you all know, this isn't the way we envisioned our 2019-2020 season to come to an end, but we have to make do with what we have, and that's putting on a virtual banquet to be able to celebrate all individual and team successes this year. I know being a student athlete is a grind, and this year has definitely been a tough one, but I hope everyone is keeping up with school, staying fit, and binge watching Tiger King on Netflix. On behalf of the athletes, I'd like to say thank you to all the staff that have been working endlessly these last couple weeks to put on the banquet, but also year-round to ensure that us athletes are always being supported. I'd also like to say thank you to the strength and conditioning staff, athletic therapists, and of course our coaches for the countless hours you all put in and day out to make sure that we are constantly being supported. I'd also like to say congratulations to all of our graduates this year. Thank you for your contributions to our Lions family. We're so sorry that this is how our year had to come to an end, but wherever you move on to next, we wish you all the best and hope your time here at York was a memorable one. Thank you to all the York Lions alumni. We hope to continue to build off of the legacy that you guys have established for us. Finally, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the York Lions women's hockey team for all the love and support that we received throughout our playoff run and our road to nationals. Although our run at nationals was sadly cut short due to COVID-19, we are beyond thankful for all the messages and continued support that we did receive. With that being said, thank you for tuning in to the 2019-2020 virtual banquet. From the comforts of your own home, we hope that you enjoy the show. Sending all the love from Winnipeg. Stay safe, wash your hands, keep your distance so we can meet back on campus soon.
Male Rookie of the Year. Luke DeGrief, volleyball. Luke had an impressive debut season for the Lions to earn a place on the OUA East All-Rookie team. He started 15 out of 19 matches this season and finished third on the team in scoring and digs percent, putting him among the OUA's top 30 in both statistical categories. Jackson Hume, football and track and field. Jackson's strong rookie campaign began on the gridiron, where he earned an OUA All-Rookie Team honors after finishing second in kickoff return yardage and 8th in punt return yardage. In the winter, he turned his attention to the track, where he competed at the OUA and Youth Sports Championships and helped the Lions win a team bronze medal at the OUA meet and finish 4th at the national meet. Female Rookie of the Year. Wesley Ann Bailey, volleyball. Wesley Ann started 17 and 19 matches as a rookie middle blocker and finished first in the OUA in blocks per set, ultimately earning her a place in the OUA East All-Rookie team. She was also 5th in team scoring and helped the Lions to their first plus 500 record in 3 years. Jocelyn Gagliardi, soccer. Jocelyn started every game in the midfielder position in her debut season and made an immediate splash, earning OUA West First Team All-Star honors. She tallied 1 goal on the year that was an absolute beauty, eventually being retired from the OUA Play of the Week competition after 5 weeks of run. Her play helped the Lions win the OUA title and reach the national tournament for the first time in 10 years. Lexi Hanna, field hockey. Lexi started 9 games and averaged nearly 1 goal per game, scoring 8 on the year to rank 5th overall in OUA scoring. The highlight was a hat trick against the eventual OUA champion Guelph in the regular season as she helped the Lions finish 3rd in the standings and 4th at the OUA championships. Carmen Krasinski Gonzalez, cross country and track and field. Carmen was the Lions' best cross-country runner in her rookie campaign. She was the first York athlete to cross the finish line at every meet this season, including a 9th place result in Waterloo that was York's first top 10 since 2012. She finished 39th at the OUA Championships, York's first top 40 since 2010, and was 13th among all rookies at the U Sports race. Bria Rogers, wrestling. Bria was named the OUA's Rookie of the Year after winning the silver medal in her weight class at the conference championships, where her only loss came against a 5th-year veteran. She also earned an OUA second team All-Star honors and went on to finish 4th at the U Sports Championships while helping the Lions stay strong among the nation's top 10 throughout the season. Coach of the Year. Dan Church, women's hockey. Dan led a massive resurgence for the Lions, guiding the team to a 3rd place in the OUA standings and a playoff berth for the first time in 8 years. The squad finished 2nd in the OUA in goals scored and 5th in goals allowed and went 4-1 in the OUA playoffs to win the silver medal, York's best result since 1999. The result qualified the Lions for the U Sports Championships for the first time in program history, where he was a tremendous leader in the face of heartbreak as the tournament was cancelled before the team played a game. Carmen Asako, soccer. Carm continued his run of dominance in the OUA, earning the Women's Coach of the Year award after a 1-loss regular season that culminated in the team's first OUA championship in 10 years. He also guided the men's team to an undefeated regular season, the conference silver medal, and their 7th straight berth at the U Sports Championships, and then balanced coaching both teams at their respective championship tournaments on opposite ends of the country at the same time. Charles Sondercook Memorial Trophy. Katrina Collins Samuels, women's basketball. Katrina has battled a myriad of injuries throughout her career, but still managed to excel on the court, earning an OUA All-Rookie Team honors in 2016 and the Team MVP award in 2019. Her struggles began in high school when she tore her ACL and medial and lateral meniscus in her final season and came to York as a student only, eventually joining the Lions the following year when she made the team as a walk-on. In the 5 years since, she has had another knee injury that required surgery, developed an anterior hip impingement, had an emergency appendectomy, and ultimately was diagnosed with arthritis in her knee that required a cortisone shot so she could play. Along the way, Kat missed just 7 total games and led a resurgence in the program as the Lions have now made the playoffs in 4 straight years. She will graduate this spring to become the first member of her family to receive a post-secondary degree. Jacob Janke, football. Jacob finished his career this season as one of the most talented defensive backs ever to suit up for the Lions. An impressive feat considering how his time at York began. He came in as a receiver, played all 8 games as a rookie, and was poised for a breakout sophomore year when a knee injury suffered in the first game ended his season. He switched to defense in the offseason and came back that year to play 3 games at his new position before breaking his collarbone and missing the rest of the year again. After 2 injury-plagued seasons, he started all 8 games and won the team's defensive MVP trophy in 2018. This year, he put together one of the best seasons in recent program history, earning U Sports Second Team All-Canadian and an OUA First Team All-Star honors, becoming York's first All-Canadian since 2004. He also won the prestigious Russ Jackson Award for academic achievement, football skill, and citizenship thanks to his tremendous showing on the field, in the classroom, as well as co-founding a non-profit organization to service youth in the community. Tara Leithhead, women's volleyball. Tara has had to overcome tremendous adversity throughout her 5-year career at York. On the court, she has played for 3 different head coaches and has had her position switched with each coach, adapting each time to provide the team with a steady, reliable play. She also has a demanding schedule that includes not just the usual athletic load, but also a challenging academic program and many extracurricular activities. She will graduate with a double major in education and social work, 2 programs that require long placements away from campus. And she is also the president of the York Sport Council, works the front desk at Tate, and is an assistant coach for a club volleyball team. She has excelled in all areas at York, while also being a tremendous supportive daughter within her family. Outstanding Male Graduate Award. Jack Goranson, hockey. Jack spent 4 seasons with the Lions, first as a defenseman before switching to forward midway through his 3rd season. He missed just 6 games over his last 3 years, was a rookie when the squad won the Queen's Cup Championship in 2017, and became an associate captain in his final season. He has been actively involved in the PAWS program for many years, providing mentorship to many fellow Lions, and has helped with numerous on-campus events as a member of the York Sport Council. Jack has earned academic All-Canadian honors every year while studying political science and has plans to attend law school next year. He was a recipient of the team's prestigious Mark Cross Heart of a Lion Award in 2019, given to a player who exemplifies character, respect, optimism, sacrifice, and selflessness. Placide Ilunga, track and field. Placide is a recognizable face in the Lions family thanks to his high involvement in varsity initiatives and his constant support of his fellow student athletes. As a volunteer PAWS mentor, he has gone above and beyond to assist younger students, attending many extra sessions, and getting involved in other aspects of the program. He is also a member of the York Sport Council, a former athletics and recreation photographer, and a lead camp counselor for the Lions summer camps. Placide represented York at 5 OUA championships throughout his career, winning a bronze medal in the triple jump in 2019. This year, he helped the Lions win a team bronze medal, the program's first since 2015. He will graduate with a degree in kinesiology and health science, and earned an academic All-Canadian honors for strong grades in the classroom. Jacob Janke, football. Jacob received one of the most prestigious youth sports awards this season when he won the Russ Jackson Award, given to a football player who best exemplifies the attributes of academic achievement, football skill, and citizenship. On the field, the 3-time captain achieved an OUA First Team All-Star and a youth sports Second Team All-Canadian honors after a dominant season at free safety. Beyond the gridiron, He is a co-founder of Tiny Strides, a nonprofit organization that he and 3 teammates launched to service underprivileged youth in the community. The grassroots organization offers financial assistance for registration fees and equipment, in addition to providing a mentorship program where he serves as a relatable role model for children. In the classroom, Jacob will graduate with a degree in commerce and has already held 3 summer internships at the Bay Street firm Waypoint Investment Partners, where he has served as a public equity analyst. He was selected by the Saskatchewan Roughriders in the 2019 CFL draft and will first chase his professional dreams before beginning a career in finance. Bryce M. Taylor Award. Tara Leithed, volleyball. Tara has been a tremendous Lions leader and involved in many aspects of varsity life at York. As the president of the York Sport Council, she has been instrumental in the organization and execution of many community service initiatives, including Lead Hers, Relay for Life, and the Shoreham Sports Clinics, among others. She also planned the Lions for Lions events and the team's Dig for a Cure fundraiser. Known as the mother hen of the women's volleyball team, Tara has been a key role player for the squad throughout her 5 years while playing 3 different positions. In the classroom, she is completing a double major in education and social work, both of which have required placements, most recently with the Toronto District School Board and the Children's Aid Society, and she is a 3-time academic All-Canadian. Tara balances the heavy academic and athletic load with a part-time job at the front desk at Tate and as an assistant coach for a club volleyball team in Scarborough. Erin Locke, hockey. Erin has been a key piece for the Lions throughout her 5 years, and this season captained the team to an OUA silver medal, its best finish since 1999. She was 10th in the OUA scoring last year and played on the U Sports All-Star team that competed at the Hockey Canada Summer Development Series in August. She is studying kinesiology and health science and has earned an academic All-Canadian honors in each year. Away from the ice and in the classroom, Erin is also actively involved in the team's ongoing relationship with the Hockey Education Reaching Out Society, which gives local children from the Jane and Finch community the opportunity to play hockey as an education and leadership vehicle. She is also a PAWS mentor, volunteers weekly at the St. John's Rehabilitation Center at Sunnybrook Hospital, and was a recipient of the OUA's Marion Hillard Award for her outstanding contributions to athletics, academics, and community service.
Hi, Lions Nation. Well, I guess this isn't exactly how any of us anticipated the year ending, but I am really grateful and thankful that some amazing staff have been able to produce this year-end celebration for us, because there is a lot to celebrate, a lot of amazing accomplishments, both individually and as a team and as a unit. And so, I want to make sure that each of us take the time to say thank you to the people who've worked so hard to pull this together. Whether it's on social media or personal emails, just send out a quick shout out, because this is so incredibly important for us to take the time to celebrate and to share our accomplishments. This is the most unprecedented global event of our lifetime, and it makes me always reflect on why it's so important to be a part of the Lions family. And I really believe that comes down to the deep care and concern that each of us demonstrates for each other, for our teammates, for our coaches, that the support staff demonstrate, even the people who work in the areas that you don't see, who show up every day to make sure that things run smoothly and that you have everything you need to achieve your goals and to have moments like this. I am so proud of the people who you are and who you are becoming. And I know that this deep care and concern that we have for each other, you are transmitting to your communities right now. This global pandemic is bigger than any individual, any team, any university, in any country. And I know that each of us are taking what we show for each other, our care and concern, and extending it to the people who need it the most in our communities, and ensuring that the people who are working hard to keep us whole every day are protected. Thank you. Thank you for choosing to be a York Lion. Be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. And make sure that you're taking care of each other like we always do. And I look forward to seeing each and every single one of you on our return. And to our graduating athletes, my deepest thanks. We are graduating some unbelievable Lions this year, and you've left your paw print on everything we are, and I want to wish you the best. So, hope you've enjoyed this celebration. We have one more to go, and then some people want to say thank you and goodbye. From my heart to yours, thank you, Lions Nation.
Male Athlete of the Year. Daniel Gleason, track and field. Daniel capped off his varsity career by reaching the top of the podium at both the conference and national championships, winning gold medals in the pole vault at both meets. He earned U Sports First Team All-Canadian and an OUA First Team All-Star honors for his efforts while helping the Lions win an OUA team bronze medal and finish 4th in the country. Jacob Janke, football. Jacob had a tremendous season for the Lions and capped it by being named a U Sports Second Team All-Canadian, York's first to receive the honor since 2004. The free safety was also an OUA First Team All-Star, one of only 2 unanimous selections among the 24 Conference All-Stars after stuffing the stats in multiple categories, including time for 3rd in the OUA with 3 interceptions. Francesco Sinopoli, soccer. Francesco was named a U Sports First Team All-Canadian and an OUA West First Team All-Star after anchoring a defensive unit that allowed only 5 goals in 14 games, the best mark in the conference. The 5th-year center back helped the Lions finish 1st in the division with an undefeated record, win the OUA silver medal, and finish 5th at the U Sports Championships. Female Athlete of the Year. Bailey Agard, wrestling. Bailey asserted herself as the next great Lions wrestler this season, winning the silver medal in her weight class at the OUA Championships and then the bronze medal at the U Sport Championships to become just the 2nd York female wrestler to win a national medal. Her performance earned her an OUA Second Team All-Star honors and helped the Lions hold down a national ranking throughout the season. Taylor Davison, hockey. Taylor had a breakout season for the upstart Lions, tripling her point production from the previous year to finish 1st in OUA scoring by a defender and 8th overall. She was named an OUA First Team All-Star and helped the Lions win an OUA silver medal, the team's best result since 1999, and reached the national tournament for the first time in program history. Lauren Golding, basketball. Lauren was dominant on the court for the Lions, finishing as one of only 2 players in the OUA to average a double-double this season. The forward was 2nd in the OUA in rebounds per game and 11th in scoring, and earned a Second Team All-Star honors for her efforts. She was also the U Sports Female Athlete of the Month for January, and helped the Lions reach the playoffs for the 4th straight year. Tenny Odetoyimbo, soccer. Tenny was the best player on the OUA's best team, earning the West Division Most Valuable Player Award and then leading the Lions to an OUA championship, their first since 2009. She started in all 14 games at center back and was an anchor for the strong defensive unit. She earned U Sports First Team All-Canadian and OUA West First Team All-Star honors as the Lions lost just 1 game in the regular season and reached the national tournament for the first time in 10 years. Sarah Williams, volleyball. Sarah was a dominant force for the Lions all season, finishing among the OUA's top 20 in numerous statistical categories, including scoring, digs per set, and service aces per set. She was named an OUA East First Team All-Star outside hitter for the first time, as well as helping the Lions finish above 500 for the first time in 3 seasons.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah,
'Cause you burn with the brightest flame,
yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion.
Walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah, yeah. Be believers.
Are you paying? Card. Good to go. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
See ya.